Good afternoon, I'm Jim James. You're watching Catch It Live First. We've got a pre-season match. Rosenborg are playing Manchester United. Sorry for my unavoidable tardiness. It wasn't my fault. We're a few minutes late. Work gets in the way, as per usual, but we've got to pay them bills. But we're here at last. It's about 8 minutes gone, 7 minutes gone. So I'll go through United's team quickly. So they've got Vitek in goal, Wan-Bissaka was playing right back, Evans, Fish and Murray, Casemiro and Mabry holding midfield, Williams, Mount and Rashford, and up front, Wheatley. I've got to say, I'm a big fan of Wheatley. So I'm hoping that he can break through into the first team for United and start playing some games. I've got a feeling he's a big lad, isn't he? He can start putting himself about. So hopefully, if he can do well pre-season, maybe get a chance early on in the regular season, he could become a decent fixture for Man United. But we'll see. We have Rosenborg on the attack down the left, pull the ball into the box. Johnny Evans with a bit of a scuff clearance. Doesn't go very far. I think Rosenborg are offside there. They've put the ball in the net, but it will be 0-0. That was offside by a yard. I'll go through the Rosenborg team. Sorry for butchering the names. So they've got Tangvik in goal. We've got left back is Ritan. Two centre halves, Nemchik and got a female referee's assistant there. Well, it makes not much difference, but I thought I'd just let you know. And the other centre half is Conradson Seed. Blimey. Right back is Kornick. Then they've got Naipan, Salnias and Tagseth. And up, they're playing with three forwards apparently. Right-hand Sunday, Saita and Broholm. So I think I'll just be going with Rosenborg player. I think we'll stick with that. It's a good crowding, I've got to say, as you would expect. When Manchester United come to town, they don't half draw a crowd, so Wheatley trying to get in through the middle there, cleared by Rosenborg though. Pitch is looking good, and when you look at the pitch, it looks a little bit like Old Trafford. Not the stadium, obviously, but the pitch itself. It just has that look, the way the grass is cut. But that's where the similarities end. I'm just hoping I don't have to go to work midway through this stream. If I do, apologies. Rosenborg in down the right-hand side. Cut out by Rashford. Good defending from him. Let's hope he's fit and he's going to put a shift in for United, assuming that he stays over the summer. Don't forget to join us in chat. It was all a little bit rushed, this, to be honest, so probably not many people knew that this stream was coming out. Bit of a scramble in midway inside United's half. There's a tackle gone in there. Blimey, that's a bit. It's only a pre-season friendly, mate. It was Sonias. Put a tackle in on Mabry there. Mabry got there just before him. In fairness, he was going for the ball, but even so, still managed to leave one on the back of Maybury's calf. I'm hoping everybody's recovered after last night's loss in the Euros for England. And for all those who got the result they wanted and they didn't want England to get the victory, bravo to you. Well done. No doubt you had a great evening. And today's awful weather won't have dampened your spirits in the least. I did put a short out earlier. I was at the Abbey. I thought I'd light a candle as you do. And couldn't resist mentioning England and their failure at the ultimate failure at the Euros. Just disappointing to go out with such a damp squib of a game for us, really, wasn't it? I know we got back in it with Cole Palmer, but I just thought Spain were the better team. Disappointing to say, but there you go. Long ball, long crossfield ball there from not sure who, from Rosenborg, but it goes out to play. And it's ended up back with the keeper, Vitek. Good to see Ten Hag on the sideline, looking chilled out in the sunshine. It'll be a good return to Rosenborg, this, for Manchester United. No pressure on the game. I wonder if Casemiro's going to go over the summer or if he is going to stay. I know Varane's gone now, but didn't look good towards the end of the 23-24 season. Casemiro looked like his legs had gone and cost United a couple of important goals. I've got to say, though, looking at him there, he looks like he's lost some weight, and maybe that's for an impending move, or maybe he has just got himself fit, and after a couple of injuries or something. We'll find out. Not long until the season starts now. Well, we've got a month or something. Something like that. I know the championship starts. Championship starts pretty early. It is literally a full house at Rosenborg. My clock's just a little bit behind. There's 16 minutes and 20 seconds gone, as per usual. I forgot to start it, so apologies for that. No Frankie James in the chat tonight. I thought she did fantastically well for her first goal last night, doing the first 25 minutes or so. Then she was doing the chat as well afterwards. So a big thank you to Frankie James there. She was pretty bang on. If you use WhatsApp or some other social media, which pretty much everybody does, some of the messages that are going round today, you know, the memes and what have you, absolutely fantastic. I don't think I've chuckled as much in a long time. I've just had another one come through now, which I'm looking at. Oh, my word. Tell you what, Rosenborg, somebody's going to get a yellow card there. Surely he is. Who was that? It was number 21. Left one in on Casemiro. Nemchik. Referee was straight over with the card. Mason Mount went and gripped him by the back of the shoulder as though to say, hang on a minute, mate, what are you playing at? It's a pre-season friendly. Yeah, some of the memes and and I was having a word with Murray. No, he's not. He's having a word with William. Oh, he's having a word with everybody because they're all coming over for a drink. That's why. No, they're not going to stop the clock either. I thought I could have caught up a little bit with the clock then, but they're going to keep it going. Yeah, he's having a word with Williams now. Casemiro, he's up. He's okay again. It was a fair old thump of a tackle, though, that came in from... So we're back. Ball's back in play. There's a few seagulls knocking about in front of the camera. And I've just got a feeling at some point I'm going to get called to work. And I hope not. But there we go. Wan-Bissaka's on the ball, playing it back to Johnny Evans. Vitek's come up into the back four. Him actually being the fourth member of the back four. And yeah, going back to the memes. Oh my word. It was I've just seen an absolute classic, which I'll try and find. There's some that obviously I won't I won't repeat. Man United trying to get something going down on the right hand side now. Williams plays the ball out to Mabry. Good tackle coming in, full-blooded tackle, committed, but at least it was a legal one. So it's a throw into Manchester United. Playing the right-hand side, Wan-Bissaka trying to get something going, but it's a little bit crowded out. And then Williams puts it out. And that'll be a throw to Rosenborg. Danger over for them. Yeah, the memes that were coming through. And just to say quickly as well, if you haven't done so already, please give us a subscribe and come and say hello in the chat. It's always a friendly chat in here at Catch It Live. It genuinely is. We're not missing much in the game at the minute. United are just kicking it around. Keeper launches it long for Rosenborg. Well, that's one in the air by, I think that was Fish. That's it. Back with you. We've not missed anything. 24 minutes gone. Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0. And what I'm looking for is, if you've not seen it, the Who's Coming Home First meme. So the first one is a football. The second one is a certain young lady who's been missing for God knows how long. We all know who she is. The second one is she called Shamina Begum, and the other one is that Jay. It's called Jay Taylor or whoever. He's just gone missing in Tenerife. But it looks like they've found some remains today, doesn't it? So we'll have to wait and see if that's him or if it isn't. But my mate's just sent back Begum. She's the first to come home. We've also had a picture sent of Donald Trump with a big hole in his right ear like the youth have today. I don't know what they call it. What do they call it? Where ear art or something like that it'll be. But it's just a cracking picture how they've done it. Donald Trump with a big smile on his face. Oh, right, blimey. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, don't forget to come and say hello in the chat. I'm here pretty much on my own, so there was another one with a beaver shaving contest, but it's not what you think. Somebody complaining they queued up for 3 hours for these bollocks. Oh, some fantastic stuff goes around the internet, doesn't it? Ooh, that's Rosenborg with a shot coming in to Vitek's right, and it hits the foot of the post and comes back out. Good attempt there from Rosenborg. I'm not sure if he got a touch on it or not. Either way, it doesn't go in. It's still Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0. And there's some other stuff going around. Some forgotten vinyl. Oh dear me. Right, I'll have a good laugh at that myself later. We're obviously here for the chat and the football, but seeing there's only me in the me in the chat, I've got to amuse myself somehow. Rosenborg on the attack again here, edge of the box. Sliding tackle comes in from Casemiro. Still going across the box. A cross comes into the middle, cleared by Johnny Evans. Then Williams gets in on the act, and eventually United have it under control, but they're under pressure. Rashford gets fouled out on the left wing. That'll be a free kick to Manchester United. Rosenborg just playing it about at the back. Always plenty of live streams on YouTube, isn't there? Only none of them actually have the live stream. Plenty of clickbait though. Rosenborg playing it about at the back again. A lot of seagulls about. Nice ball over the top, but that'll be cut out by Johnny Evans, and no Wan-Bissaka. He'll get a throw in midway inside United's half, down the right-hand side. Not sure what I started trying to watch earlier on. West Ham playing a team from Hungary. I think they were losing 2-0, then it was 2-1, but I had to go sort some work out. So I never actually found the final result out. Atticus Pund, where is the channel to watch, please? The channel is on MUTV. So unless you're a subscriber, you won't be... it's obviously behind a paywall. And you'll either need to subscribe. Was that Wheatley? With it was. Wheatley gaining possession after he put the defender under pressure. Then he put a cross in, but nothing could come of it. United's still on the ball, but that's given away by Williams. Rosenborg trying to break now. Johnny Evans comes across. Number 16 comes into the box, tries to beat Vitek on his near post, but he just drags his shot wide. Not sure who that was. Oh, I hope it's not him. I can't say his name. Brighton Sunday. Was it? Number 45. I knew it would be him. Yeah, he dragged it wide and Vitek had it covered. But certainly, Rosenborg looking the sharper at the minute. United trying to get something going now with Rashford, but he's dispossessed. Rosenborg will play it back. Atticus Pund says, okay, thanks. You're welcome, mate. Hopefully you'll be able to get a stream or something. But if not, chance here for Rosenborg. Mistake at the back. Should be the first goal. Good save by Vitek. Couldn't see who that was on the line. It might have been, it was Wan-Bissaka covering as well. Danger's not over though. 6-yard box. Pulled back. Corridor of uncertainty. Hits Vitek in the goal. And it goes behind for a corner to Rosenborg down the right-hand side. They're definitely on top, Rosenborg, at the minute. United a bit tardy at the back, which is the story of the 23-24 season for sure. Who was that? Was it Murray? He just got one pass and he was out of the game. In swinging corner. Flip off somebody's head and that'll go for a throw in to whoever they decide. It could have been Manchester United. It could have been Rosenborg. Who are they going to give it to? We don't know. We'll find out. There's a throw-in, I think, to United. We just saw a scramble for the ball like a five-a-side game, so I'm assuming it'll have been United throwing. Casemiro trying to break there. Bit of a high boot, and he's claiming a handball. What the referee says play on. Nothing doing there. Johnny Evans plays that down the line to Rashford. Ball goes out. Evans is claiming it got a little touch off the Rosenborg player, but the linesman or assistant referee wasn't having any of it. Throw goes to Rosenborg. United back in possession though now. Johnny Evans trying to play it out from the back down the left-hand side, but gets fouled. He'll get a free kick there. Just a little tap. All smiles. It's a pre-season friendly after all. Somebody tell Nemchek that though, the central defender for Rosenborg, after he left one in on Casemiro. It's not often you get a yellow card, is it? In a pre-season friendly. But that one was well deserved. Wondering what they'll do with substitutes as well at half time. There's plenty out there for the men in red. Yeah, if you haven't heard the news already, which you probably have, but Manchester United signed Xerxes today. It's official. £36 million. Rosenborg have got 4-on-3, a 5-on-3 in the box. But United, no, they've done the old mistake of going backwards, and now United have got plenty of players back. Cross comes in though. Shot from the penalty area, but blocked by Johnny Evans. That's gone out for, it's either a throw-in or either a goal kick or it's offside. Either way, the restart will be from the same place. United take it quickly. Blimey! Rosenborg clattered. Who was that who got clattered then? Referee's having a word with number 21. Oh, Nemchik again. He's already on a yellow card. Mabry, he just came through him and weren't that bad actually, but bad enough for the referee to have a word with him. He's a bit of a hatchet man, this Nemchik, number 21. Probably trying to make a name for himself against the mighty Reds. United back in possession, the edge of the area. Lovely turn there by my man, Wheatley. Wan-Bissaka now down the right-hand wing. He's got Williams on his outside. Little pass to him into the box. Gets stood up by the defender though. Now he's trying to get to the byline to get a crossing or make some space. He comes back to Wan-Bissaka. Casemiro with acres of space now. Decides to go back to Evans. United will rebuild again. Not sure what's going on with that stream. We're going to have to reset that. So we've reconnected just in time. It's a corner from the left for Manchester United. Mason Mount with an in-swinger to the back post. Headed back towards goal by Fish, but straight into the keeper's hands. Danger over. Edge of the box for United. Oh yeah, this internet's not very good today. Don't know why though. It's drying up outside. Plenty of frames dropping here at YouTube with OBS. So hopefully that gets sorted out. Rosenborg trying to come down the left-hand side now. Held up by Williams. Plays it back to the halfway line. 40 minutes gone. My clock's just a little bit behind. I was a little bit tardy setting it going, so apologies for that. Lovely, lovely from Rosenborg. Oh, hits the crossbar, does the centre forward. United with one pass. Defence was cut right open. Danger's still not gone on the edge of the area. And that'll be a great save by Vitek. It's got to go in, surely. Nope. But United at the back. I mean, I know it's a friendly. But I mean, come on. That was absolute dog turd. That's Rashford. He's over on the right-hand side now. Wheatley comes and puts an elbow into a Rosenborg player. Likes putting himself about. I do like this Wheatley, you know. I know I keep saying, but I genuinely do. He's a bit of a lump. And he's just left a bit of a shoulder in as well there. Good lad, this is what we like to see. But, yeah, one pass from Rosenborg there to split the United defence wide open, and it was good save by the keeper, Vitek. And then it was two good saves, actually, but they'd hit the crossbar, and it was just a real schmozzle, as they say, in the United box. And it's still Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0. From what I've seen, Rosenborg have been by far the better team. That's a free kick to Manchester United, just on the edge of the box. No yellow card needed, though. Just watching a replay of the Rosenborg chances there. It was number 39, Broholm, who hit the bar. He's also got a yellow card as well. And then number 9, Saiter. Empire Maker says, hello, Jimmy. Good to have you in the chat, Empire Maker. I hope you've not been too disheartened today, mate. It is on MUTV, mate. So sadly, it is behind a paywall. Unless you can try and find a stream, but They're not easy to find for this, to be honest. Rosenborg in again. Cross comes in, back post. Shot comes in from about 8 yards out to the right. Good save by Vitek, the Man United keeper. Again. You can try it on, you might be able to get it, mate, on a free stream. I'm not sure. I'm hoping I can get the full game in. My clock's just a minute and a minute or so behind. I didn't finish work till late, and I might have to go back as well at any time. So I'm just trying to do the stream, and hopefully we can complete it. Empire said, "Let's go the good old YouTube." There might be something on there, mate. Then swinging corner comes in, well taken by the keeper Vitek. He's now he looks pretty smart, this keeper, I've got to say, for Manchester United. And that's where I'll leave it, where I talk about Manchester United goalkeepers. Not impressed with the usual incumbent keeper. Yeah, it looked like there was plenty of streams out there, mate. Whenever Man United are in town, there's always plenty of streams up there. The trouble is, they'll all get taken down with the AI now. It's so good. Just 1 minute of added on time at the end of the first half. It's definitely been combative. Oh, bloody hell. That's a free kick coming. Broholm's just been done by Mason Mount. That's a bit of a spillover from earlier on. So Broholm and Mason Mount will have been yellow carded there. I'm pretty sure Mount got carded. He should have done anyway. Empire Make said, maybe he can play instead of Anana. But you had to mention his name, didn't you? Like I've not had a traumatic enough day, mate. Yeah. This Vitek, he looks like a good keeper to me. I'm not an Anana fan, I've got to say. Right, that's the end of the first half. It's been pretty spicy at times. Rosenborg definitely had the better of it, and but they've got a full crowd in it. It's absolutely rammed. So you wouldn't expect anything less. Let's just get this sorted out for the second half. Don't look like they're going into the changing room, so I'm not even sure they'll have a full 15 minutes. Have you had a good day, Empire Maker? Hope you have. It was a good stream last night, that's for sure. Shame you got copyrighted as well with your new live chat name. Good to have Empire Maker back though. I couldn't get used to Granny Smith's Gesitba. That was it. Granny Smith's are the best apples. Where did that come from even? Just watching an advert with Andy Colling. Got to get some of them Nobby's nuts as well. 1 second. That's better. There is no stream for it on YouTube. I thought not, mate. It's if anybody puts one up within a matter of seconds, they take them down. The AI is so good now. Do you know we got a 7-day ban for having a GIF that ran for about 3 seconds, and it was of an Indian cricketer catching a ball, and that's all it was. And it's a company that was in South America. They set up, and what they did, they set up to stop illegal streams of the Copper America, and then the Paulista, and you know all of the South African league football and the cup matches and what have you. And they invented some program that monitored all of the internet and all of that jazz. And they've got it that fierce that it even picked up on a GIF. When they stopped a stream, we had something like 10,500 viewers. It was a cricket match in the T20 World Cup. And what they did, I can't remember the name of them. I've got it because I've got the emails I've sent them. And they said it was Amazon. That's why we got the ban. It was Amazon's copyrighted it. And I said, you can't have copyrighted it. It was a GIF that I made. But even so, by the time the 7 days is up and the emails go backwards and forwards, it's a waste of time. So, and what they did, they then moved from South America. They've also moved now to Europe. So all of these live streams that were pretty, there was a lot of them about. Now, if you put anything on YouTube or anything on a site where it shouldn't be, it just picks it up straight away and closes it down, and whoever's got it out there gets a copyright strike, or they get, whether they scramble it, I don't know what they do, but it's pretty fierce. And they're out there touting for work as well. Obviously, the issue with the cricket, we know what that was about as well, because it was the World Cup, the T20, and in Australia, it was Amazon Prime that got the streaming rights to it. So obviously, everybody's looking then to find somewhere where they can watch it, and they were just absolutely shit hot on trying to clamp down. I mean, we were all right. We had it on Sky Sports Cricket, not a problem. But in Australia, it was a real issue. And it even went to Australian Parliament, where they said it was some legal thing that had expired, and it allowed Amazon Prime to do the deal. And they were saying this shouldn't be allowed. So it was debated in Parliament, but it didn't stop the cricket getting put behind a paywall. So this company were obviously working for Amazon, trying to impress. Just looking at that tackle again in the first half. Blimey. That Nemchik, the centre half, went in on Casemiro. He didn't half leave one on him. Empire Maker says, I give up on trying to find YouTube streams for football. Yeah, it's unless they let it up. I know you like the Belarusian football, don't you? That they'll let that on often, but no more Belarus League. Is that because they've shut it down, or is that because it's just naturally finished for the season? Just watching Rosenborg there. That shot that hit the post in the first half. I don't think the keeper got anything on that. But they had numerous chances, Rosenborg, to score in that first half. Just seen an interview with Ronnie Johnson, a good old stalwart. Looks like he's kept himself pretty fit as well. Still got a decent head of hair. We're a little bit thinner and a bit greyer, but we're all getting older, aren't we? What do you think about the match last night, Empire Maker? Best team won? For me, they were slightly better, slightly more inventive in the final third. Were Spain, and I still don't think Gareth Southgate's the man for the job. It's like he's got a Ferrari, and he never gets it out of first or second gear. Like, let the players play. Still a lot of drop frames as well in this stream. What have you got planned for tonight? Something exciting, I hope. I've got work. I'm just hoping I can get another 45 minutes pinched out of it, and then I can finish the second half of this pre-season. Wheatley, who's playing up front for Manchester United, he looks a player to me. He can put himself about as well, look after himself. Empire Maker Southgate to Man United, would you be happy or not? I'm not even going to answer you. You know the answer to that. Gareth Southgate to Tranmere Rovers. Happy or not? Do you know when? Do you know when the Tranmere's first game is? Is it on August the 10th? Empire Maker says, can you help me find a stream for Tranmere Rovers pre-season friendly and do a watch along for it? Mate, if I can't, when is it? Do you know? Southgate would manage Tranmere. We're like a last minute winner. That's a problem. You won't keep getting last minute winners, and that's where England fell short in the end. Yeah, when was the who were what for Tranmere? We'll definitely do a watch along, mate. That's assuming I'm not working and I can fit it in, of course, but we'll do our damnedest. For pre-season, the first match is against AFC Field. Do you know when it is? What date and time? So I'll start trying to look out for one if I can. We might have to ping ourselves a little bit around the globe, but hopefully we could. 27th of July, that's a Saturday, isn't it? Because that Anthony B gets married on the Friday, the 26th. At 3 p.m. Every possibility, mate. Every possibility. I'll have a check. What I'll do, I'll write it down now. Then I'll do my best. 1 second, mate. I'll just get a pen. I'll just write it on. I'll write it on this. So it'll be Tranmere. Are they at home, do you know? And maybe AFC filed. 27th, 3 p.m. Right, I've got that on there. Yeah, we'll do our damnedest for you, mate. They're away, so it's that AFC file. Okay, leave that one with me. It won't be till well, we're on the 15th now, aren't we? But it'll be nearer the time where I'll try and find a stream if we can, and be a good one to do. It's not a bad time, is it? On a Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock. So the markets are shut then, so it'll give us a fighting chance. Is that you, Frankie James? Players are just coming out. I can't see if there's any changes at half time, so we'll work that out as we go. As we go through, it's going to be Man United kicking from right to left as we watch. They'll be in the usual red kit, Rosenborg in white. Mount didn't get a yellow card in the first half, so he got away with that one. But that Nemchik, he certainly got a yellow card. He's lucky he's not had a red. Ooh, hang on. Let's get the old clock up and running. Who's that who's come on? Fletcher, he's come on at half time. Couldn't tell any more changes for the minute. Yeah, full house at Rosenborg, so obviously a good payday for them. Right, we are underway. Start of the second. Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0. How it's Rosenborg 0, I've no idea. They've hit the post, they've hit the crossbar, they've forced good saves, there's been blocks on the line. They've pretty much been all over Manchester United, and the same old problem. There's Ruud van Nistelrooy sat on the bench. He's got a coaching job now, so I believe, which will be fantastic for the mighty Reds. But he's got they've still got the defensive issues you can see in this game. I know it's not the main back four, but just one ball slices the defence wide open. So yeah, we'll try and do Tranmere and AFC. Well, AFC Fylde and Tranmere. 27th of July, 3 p.m. I've got it wrote down there. I'll see it on this chat as well if I lose the paper. So, but I'll put it in my Google Calendar a couple of days before, so I'll try and find a stream. If we can get up to 500 subscribers, we can literally then, YouTube will let us go out and about and use our own recording equipment, like whether it's just a phone or whatever, but they won't do it until you've got enough subscribers. Who else has just come on? Like number. Is it Collier? Number 65, it looked like. Oh no, number... Not sure what's going on with these numbers. Number 6 has come on for Manchester United. I couldn't tell you. Rashford's gone off. Wan-Bissaka's gone off. Mabry's gone off. Empire Make says, on the 30th of July, we are hosting Blackpool at 7:45. 3rd, we are hosting Wigan at 7:30, and we're going to Vauxhall Motors at 3 p.m. So that 30th of July, is that a league match? Are you up and running then, or is that sort of a pre-season? United trying to get something going here. Wheatley's gone off as well. Murray's gone off. Evans has gone off. It's pretty much a brand new Manchester United team, and after the first half performance, they'll be no worse off, that's for sure. The only reason it's 0-0 is because United rode the luck. Rosenborg hitting the post, hitting the crossbar. Some good saves from the keeper, Vitek. Henry Russell. Henry. I'm just shouting, Henry, is he there? Henry Russell. Empire Maker says, they're pre-season. All right, mate. Do you know when your first league match is? Just offside there, Rosenborg. So that'll be United getting out of jail again. They've battered United in the first half. I know it's only pre-season, but they just play a ball straight through our defence. What was I going to say to you? Do you know who's this keeper, Vitek for United? Is he a newbie, or is he just somebody they've... He looks a good goalkeeper. Have you got your phone with you?
I guess they would probably sign him as goalkeeper.
Well, we don't want to mention you know who. We don't want Banana back in goal. Hopeless he is. That stupid yellow kit. Not an Anana fan at all. Empire Maker says, I'm getting confused. Wigan is the second, and Vauxhall Motors is the third. Excuse me. That's an odd one, mate, because you're not going to have 2 games in 2 days, are you? I think in the past, United have played 2 games at the same time pre-season. That'll be a free kick there for United. Trying to see who number 6 is. Virtually every player has gone off apart from the keeper. In fact, every player has gone off apart from the keeper at half-time. So we've now got trying to look for the numbers, but yeah, I couldn't tell you. That's too complicated to work out. Right. Yeah, Wigan is the second and Vauxhall Motors is the third. Empire Maker says we will play a second team in the Vauxhall Motor against Vauxhall Motor. Is that the Vauxhall Motors? Is it a team or is it the trophy? Is it the cup? Let's have a butchers. Yeah, that team that's on that's up there now is a totally redundant team. They've all gone off apart from the keeper. Rosenborg will definitely be fancying the chances here. The betting for the betting pre-match, I think United were it is a team that they play at Ellesmere Port. Yeah, playing near Ellesmere. They play in Ellesmere Port. Right, I'm with you. Do they still have a Vauxhall Motors trophy for for the lower leagues, or is it Johnson's Paint or what is it? Rosenborg trying to get in with a long pass there down the right hand side. Keeper Vitex off his line smartly though. Snuffs that one out. United will start again from the back. Rosenborg putting them under pressure. Empire Make says, I think you were on about the Papa John. Yeah, that's the one, mate. Papa John's trophy. There's been different iterations of it over the years, hasn't there? It was, it used to be, was it the Leyland Daft? The Leyland Daft trophy. Then there was Johnson's Paints. I think that used to be one. So I've asked you this before. I'm going to try and remember your answer, but if I'm wrong, let me know. Hopes for Tranmere for this 24-25 season. You say you were hoping for the playoffs. But is it hoping for the playoffs at best or hoping for the playoffs at worst? Because there's a big difference in the, let's be honest. If you're hoping for the playoffs at worst, that means you're hoping for automatic promotion realistically, but you'll settle for the playoffs. Tell you what, there is some seagulls flying around in Rosenborg. We need to get some of them. Ooh, blimey, what's the keeper doing there? Played it right across his area. Rosenborg intercepted it. That ball goes backwards again. United get back. Everything gets slowed down. Everyone gets in position, and all they can do is lump a crossing. And it's keeping practice. Catching the ball. Yeah, Ruud van Nistelrooy on the bench. He's got the coaching job at United. No doubt he'll be working with Wheatley, Rashford, all the forwards there. Good old striker Van Nistelrooy. They were the days. Certainly got under the skin of the Arsenal players. And I think everybody who he played against, he was just lethal. Empire Maker says, yep, you are correct. It is at worst. All right, mate, I'm with you. So hopefully a promotion. Straight up promotion. Cross comes in from Rosenborg. It's blocked, but they stay in possession. Midway inside United's half. Empire Maker says, it reminds me of when I went to school and at the end of every lunch, seagulls raided the yard. It's certainly like that, mate. Rosenborg come in, drives in towards the 6-yard box. Just the keeper to beat, really, and pulls it into the side netting. That was a poor finish, that. Got in a good position. Took out 2 Manchester United defenders with 1 nutmeg there. Can't remember what number he was. We'll have another look. Yeah, 1 nutmeg, and he was away. Did the hard work and then put a crap shot in. Was it? Didn't see who it was. So we'll move on. Yeah, seagulls. We have a lot of seagulls around here. We're not a million miles from the sea, so it makes sense, but beautiful birds. Manchester United in the box, looking to go across the box. A shot comes in, but it's blocked. Now Rosenborg will be looking to break, although there's no urgency and they just play it back. Yeah, the seagulls in Rosenborg, they're literally on the pitch and they're flying in front of the camera. You can see them on the far side. They're all over the place. That long pass, United look vulnerable to it again. Then the right-hand side now, cross comes in. It's a pull back and cut out by the men in red. They'll look to come away now down the left-hand side. I mean, throw into Rosenborg, though. They're going to make some changes themselves now, about 3, 4, 5 changes maybe, 6, 7. I think they're going to make 7 substitutions. They will take the ball, says Empire Maker. They will, well, any food on it, they would do, but they're all right. Although, no, Casemiro's not on the pitch at the minute, so he won't have eaten it. That's unfair. He was looking a bit portly at the end of last season, Casemiro, and it looked like his legs had gone. But I said earlier on in the stream, I don't know if you were in at the time, Rosenborg are in here now. Can they get a shot away? No, that'll be a corner. I don't know who number 14 is for them, but he looks a dangerous player, actually. Fredriksson for Rosenborg. Looks an half-decent player. Yeah, he looks like he's done a bit of weight, does Casemiro. So whether that's him looking to get fit for the coming season and he's going to stay at Old Trafford and fight for his place, or whether he's looking to get fit so he can get a move and maybe make a few quid before he finally retires. Not that he's going to be short of a bob or two, but let's be honest, every little helps, doesn't it? And he didn't look happy at Old Trafford at the end of last season. Still trying to find out who came on for United, who was, he's just wearing number 6. He didn't start, but he's definitely got number 6 on. Empire Maker, can he come to the Wirral and live in Heswall? Trying to get him round the back there. Miscommunication with Vitek and the defender, but United get it clear, kind of. They'll try and run it out now. And in fairness, they do well. So I'll quickly go through United's team for this second half. We've got Vitek, he's remained in goal. We've got Al Joffrey, Amas, Bennett, Collier, Ennis, Fletcher, Huggle, Ogunay, Oyedel, and Scanlon. So as you can see from the first half, very different. There's a couple of, they could do with a couple of seagulls helping them at the back plug the gaps. So how come? Why? I've asked you this before and I can't remember. United in with the ball over the top, dealt with just by Rosenborg. Keeper lumps it forward, old-fashioned lump forward. Rosenborg in possession on the halfway line. How come Tranmere? In down the right-hand side now, Rosenborg. Pulled back to penalty spot. Oh, shot comes in. Hits the crossbar post upright, sort of the angle. And that's 3 times now that Rosenborg have hit the upright. Right where the angle meets to the keeper's left. Oh, he got a hand on it as well. Tell you, I'm impressed with this keeper. He made the one mistake where he played a speculative ball across his own area that got intercepted, but he looks pretty good. I mean, my second team is Plymouth Argyle. Just managed to stay up in the Championship last season, on the last day of the season. And that was on the last game before. Or was it third to last? Beating Leicester at home. When Leicester really should have won that game, but it was an awful evening weather-wise, and Argyle needed the win, which they got, luckily. And that's what kept them up, ultimately. I know you can't look at it like that, but there were 3 points that they weren't really expecting to get, and if they hadn't got them, they'd have been playing First Division football next year. Empire Maker says, well, when I was a child, I found trams interesting. And that at the start of Tranmere, it sounds like a tram. Fair enough, mate. As good a reason as any. I mean, I support Manchester United. Obviously, I used to live in Manchester, born that way. All my family were Manchester United. So you just follow on supporting Manchester United. I used to go watching Bury a lot when I was a kid. Rosenborg in down the left. Poor ball across the box, though. United pushing the luck, though, not clearing it very well. Looking to play out from the back. Don't get caught there. They do get caught there. Lining up in the middle are Rosenborg, but that ball into the edge of the 6-yard box is collected by the keeper. Danger averted. And it looks like on the back, Rosenborg, they're either sponsored by the Co-op or the Coop. And the way it's written, I'm going to go with Coop. Yeah, I used to go watching Bury a lot when I was a kid because you couldn't always get tickets for Manchester United. And we've had this conversation before, I'm pretty sure. A lot of the people who used to watch Bury were Man United fans who couldn't get tickets, or City. Rosenborg in down the right-hand side now. Don't put your flag up, assistant referee, because you should have done it earlier, really. Pull back. Shot comes in. So the keeper's left, and it was a poor shot, really. Didn't even get it on target. I'm not sure what other live streams we've got coming up this week. No doubt we'll have some good ones. This is pushing the look at the back, Manchester United, but obviously pre-season friendly, trying to build for the future, so they don't want to just be lumping it forward. But sometimes that's what it calls for, and they're reluctant to do so. Obviously following instruction. But Ten Hag, he looks pretty. He don't look pretty. I don't mean that. Let me finish the sentence. Ten Hag looks pretty relaxed. And with Ruud van Nistelrooy sat right next to him, just to his left, he looks really chilled. Lots of smiling and laughing going on, and hopefully we'll get some stability with the management. Cross comes in from Rosenborg. This time it is lumped clear, but not very far. To the byline, to the 6-yard box, to the... He's either hit the post or it got blocked and it's gone out for a corner. Is that number 14 again? What did I say he was called? Fredrickson. Looks a bit of a player. He's got that, his first 3 or 4 yards, he's pretty quick. And the United players can't keep with him. He did get a shot away. Went against the post, out for a goal kick. Keeper had it covered though. No, Rosenborg, they're Danish, mate. Empire Maker says, don't Rosenborg play in the Swedish league? No, they are Danes. United on the attack now, edge of the box. Shot comes in. Blimey, what a good shot that was. What a good save from the keeper to his left. That was Ennis. Now Rosenborg are trying to break, but that's cleared from the halfway line. And it'll be a throw-in or a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick. But, yeah, that was Rosenborg getting complacent at the back, and Ennis took the ball near the left-hand side of the penalty area, ran across. And once he got central, he put a good shot in, probably about 25 yards out. Caught it well. No seagulls got in the way, and the keeper dived to his left, put his arm in the air. And a good clearance. That'll be a free kick to Rosenborg. Deliberate pullback. Is he going to get a booking? We don't know. It was Bennett. Looks like a bit of a thug off an estate. Can play football though, that's for sure. Empire Maker says, I think a joined bid between Norway, Sweden, Denmark would be a great World Cup. Would be. They've certainly got the stadiums, haven't they? Although there's a fair bit of distance between them, though, isn't there? It'd have to be called. What would it be? What would it be classed at? Be classed as the Nordic World Cup. Who's number 23? He's just made a right balls of a pass that was about 4 yards. Put it into touch. That's for Manchester United, that, by the way. Couldn't tell you. No, I don't know. And I don't know where these numbers have come from either. Because they're not... they're not tallying up with much. Can't really tell much from this game, to be honest. Like I say, it's a pre-season friendly, so fair play. But cracking crowd. We're just starting to get a little bit feisty as well at the end of the first half. Empire Maker said there is a bridge between Denmark and Sweden, so transport will not be an issue, with ferries going to Norway from Denmark. Could well do it, mate. Weather wouldn't be an issue either, would it? Because it'd be in the summer, so... Could well do. Where is the next World Cup? Can't for the life of me think where it is. Comes with age. I've got so much shit in my brain. United in here. Ball through. Cross to the penalty spot. There's only a Rosenborg player there. He gets it away eventually. Support was a bit tardy from Manchester United there. Empire Maker. USA, Canada and Mexico. That was it. It's starting to do this more and more, aren't they? They did it with the cricket as well. We had it obviously in the Caribbean, but then there were some games played in New York, some games in Florida. And that pitch, that this will be a corner to Rosenborg down the left-hand side, 74 minutes gone. That wicket that you were on about in New York that got dropped in, it was hard scoring off that. I think the highest score on it was 137 or 139 or something. Just no pace in it at all. Some dodgy bounce. Out swinging corner comes in. Cleared by United. Headed back in by Rosenborg. Few whistles from the crowd. Another cross comes in from Rosenborg and it'll go for another corner. Yeah, there were. I think a lot of it is because of the costs in it. It must cost so much. Who are the West Indies? The cricket team, the Caribbean. Depending on your in-swing, I'll just do this. In-swinging corner comes in. Cleared, kind of, by Manchester United again, but not that well. Another cross comes in, and eventually, oh my word. It now slides past the keeper's right-hand post with him rooted to the spot. Right, would have been offside. So did he go away with that one? Yeah, the West Indies, depending on your age. So if it's like now, you'd have Brathwaite as the captain. You'd have Holder as your all-rounder. But then before that, you'd have Brian Lara. Before that, you'd have Viv Richards. Keeper's gone down for Rosenborg, so I'm not sure what the issue is there. The West Indian cricket team, currently they've got... I did live streams for the first test match last week. Day 1, I think it was an 8-hour stream. Day 2 was an 8-hour stream. And day 3, it was wrapped up within a couple of hours at lunch, or else we'd have been doing it over the weekend as well, Saturday and Sunday. So we've got a second test coming up soon, so we'll be covering that one, mate. So if you get a chance to come and join us, feel free in the chat. That's the only thing that would stop us doing Tranmere if there's a test match on. Because it'd also tie in at 3 o'clock. If there's MotoGP on that weekend, the sprint race that we cover, that'd be started and finished. "77 minutes gone. Players are just having a drinks break while the keeper's getting some treatment. Ten Hag's imparting some wisdom on his young players. Just having a look back at this shot that came in from Ennis. The keeper dived, and as he dived, the ball was going back the other way. He had to stick his arm up, and it was a good save. Good shot as well. Rosenborg 0, Man United 0. Empire Maker says, can't do Monday to Thursday because I am going on holiday. Fantastic, mate. I hope you're going somewhere nice. Have a great time. That's a point. I'm going to get hold of Frankie James as well, who's supposed to be booking flights to Poland for Christmas, going to do the markets out there. We were supposed to do it last night and we didn't because of the football. I'll have to give her a nudge after. Go and see my dentist as well. He's over in Poland. Fantastic. United struggling at the back here. Closed down was the keeper there, trying to get his clearance in. And it goes behind after it's blocked for a goal kick. Puts a poor pass out, does the keeper there to the right back. Then slaps both of his hands down on the floor as though it's the right back's fault, but it goes out for a throw in to Rosenborg. Just sloppy from him. That's the only thing that's let him down. He's pulled off some good saves, but his distributions, he's been a little bit tardy with some of it and a little bit sloppy in his direction. And it's Rosenborg back on the attack. We're going to put a cross in from the right. Cleared by United, but Rosenborg trying to pen United in now. 10 minutes to go. They're trying to break down the right-hand side with number 14. That is, wait for it, Scanlon. Empire Maker says, the best flight to Poland from England is Liverpool because they do the cheapest flights to Poland. You'll find Bristol, they are cheap from Liverpool, also from Bristol, which is where I'll fly from. Because I've done it before, you can fly, so if you can time it right, you can get there and back for 30 odd quid. Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. But the average we normally pay is about 68 quid return. if you can't, if you're stuck to a certain time, sometimes it's been like 170 quid, but, well, sucks to be us, but so be it. But I've literally done, yeah, well, sometimes I've flown out with Ryanair and flown back with EasyJet. But if I've just been overseeing my dentist, I just drive up to Bristol and jump on a plane in the morning, go and see my dentist, go and get something to eat in Krakow, then go back to the airport and you're back home just after midnight. So it's a quick trip to Poland to see a dentist. And even with the flights, if you're only paying 68 quid return, with what you save with the dentist and the way you get your dental care over in Poland, where I go anyway, compared to what I've had in the UK, there's no comparison. I'd go to Poland every day of the week for it. Over here, you get a needle in your mouth, don't you, to, excuse me, to numb you up. Over there, it's on where they just get the needle and they're putting it in. Over there, it's on a big long tube. Got a little fine needle on the end. And they literally put the needle in. You can't even feel the needle going in. And then they put a cartridge into a machine and it just pumps it into you. Just whatever you need. And have your treatment. Can't feel a thing. Perfect. Done. And you don't spend the rest of the day then with your mouth feeling like you've had a stroke and every time you drink something, it dribbles out. There's none of that. Totally different. So much cheaper as well, although it's not as cheap as it used to be because they put the taxes up in Poland towards the end of last year. It's like comparing Tranmere and Man United. Tranmere are way better. Well, proof of the pudding's in the eating. Although the way United are playing here, Rosenborg in down the left. Cross comes in, that's cut out. It'll be a corner. Cut out by Ognai. Just 6 minutes to go. I don't think the referee's going to add a lot of give a lot of added on time here. There's only been that little injury to the keeper, and while he was getting treatment, they had drinks anyway, so he might add a couple of minutes on. But Rosenborg have definitely been the better team. They've had the Seagulls behind them in the second half as well. Cross comes in. Rosenborg in possession in the box. Dispossessed though. What are you going to do there, young man? A poor clearance. Straight to a Rosenborg player. And for some unknown reason, they play a back pass back to the halfway line. Yeah, we'll have a look at the rankings at the end of the season. I can't be going with Tranmere, mate. Rosenborg trying to pull United out of position, put a cross in. Someone sticks out a foot. There's a clearance there, but Rosenborg back in possession near the halfway line. Tranmere are way better. Get a grip of yourself. Oh, here we go. Shot comes in. There was about 3 dummies there. I don't mean players. I mean the ball going past the players. Comes to a Rosenborg player on the 6-yard box. He puts a shot in. Well, he's about 3 yards outside the 6-yard box at the right-hand side. Puts a shot in. Hits it straight at the keeper, Vitek. He makes the save. Can't believe this is 0-0. They've hit the woodwork 3 times, have Rosenborg. Crossbar once, post once, crossbar and post once. So they've rode the luck out of the Reds. Rosenborg player just tried spitting then. It went all wrong, just grozzed out, and he had to wipe it away with his hand. Won't be shaking hands with him after the match. Trouble is, you wouldn't know, would you, unless you saw him do it? Be like, ooh, hey, well, saw what you did, mate. Corner comes in. Pops up into the air from a contested header, and the keeper just picks that up. Empire Maker, Caribou Cup, round 3. Tranmere Rovers will beat Man United. Empire Maker says, we went to Newport, won without conceded. Man United conceded twice. You know what my response would be, though, to that? Who went further in the cup? Rosenborg on the attack again. 87 minutes gone. They're looking to get a winner here. Shot comes in from outside the box. Just over the bar by about 15 foot. And that's where everybody sat out in Rosenborg in the T-shirts, and the weather looks lovely. If you're sat in Rosehead and the ball hits your head, that's Zamora. That's Zamora. Great chant, that. Some of the chants that come from the terraces. Superb. Just a couple of minutes to go now, plus added on time. United playing it about at the back. Rosenborg trying to... What are you doing? I think the United players have put a bet on it not being a 0-0. Obviously, that's humour, but the way they're playing at the back... Empire Maker said, Tranmere had a goal disallowed for no reason, like Coventry City. Oh, put them claws away. Don't be bitter. Don't be bitter. It was quite clearly offside. That's why it was disallowed. It was offside. And it was never in doubt. That was as close an offside as you're going to get, innit? Definitely rode the luck, did the mighty Reds. But it was like England last night. I mean, I'm not having a go at John Stones, but it was John Stones' knee. Just the bend of his knee that played the Spaniards onside for their second goal. "30 seconds left. His left toenail was offside. It was that close, wasn't it? It literally was. We got a feel for Coventry, really. I mean, at the time, it was like, don't care. But if you're a neutral, or you don't like Man United, which most people don't, then, yeah, it wasn't. It was unfortunate. They're looking to break now, United, with player number 20, Ennis. 3 minutes of added on time. So, yeah, looks all right, that Ennis. He can run with the ball and hold it up. He's got enough power. He's got a good shot behind him as well. But as 0-0s go, Rosenborg will be feeling unlucky. They've had a couple of chances, Manchester United, mainly in the first half. They've had that one shot from Ennis in the second half, but that's been about it. And Rosenborg have pretty much battered us. And the same problem for Manchester United first half and second half. That one pass cuts through the defence. It takes about 3 players out of the game. Empire Maker said both goals came from Kyle Walker's lack of awareness. He's done that all season at City as well, hasn't he? Oh, United in down the right-hand side here. Can a cross come in? Driving into the box, gets to the byline, chip to the back post where there's no Man United player within 10 yards. And Rosenborg will bring it away. A lump up to... I don't know who the player is. He loses possession. Ennis then loses possession, and Rosenborg are playing little triangles, trying to come out of their own half. Crossfield pass. They'll try down the left now. Just 1.5 minutes left. Yeah, Walker, he's done that at City as well numerous times. His pace gets him out of trouble most of the time. Vitek comes out for United, lumps that clear before the Rosenborg striker gets there. And there'll literally be 60 seconds to go. Empire Maker Man City should sell Walker. The thing is, I don't think they will. All the time he's got that pace. Because when you look at the way they play so high upfield and they commit players forward. They need his pace in case somebody does try and break on them. But he gets found out when somebody's got a bit of sustained pressure and he needs to be in his position. He doesn't look over his shoulder for players coming in behind him, that's for sure. Cross comes in from Rosenborg from the right. Volley. And that'll be the opening goal. Might be offside, might not be. With 15 seconds to go. It was a cross from the right-hand side that came in. It was a volley that hit somebody, and as the ball dropped down, the Rosenborg player just turned and smashed it in from about 6 yards. Well, it's going to stand. And as soon as they start the game, I'm pretty sure that will be it. Yeah, he was onside. United players walking and playing him onside anyway. I couldn't tell you who the scorer was. But that's going to be pretty much the end of this game. And if anyone was daft enough to put a bet on, and you were betting on 0-0, you've just done your brains in with how many seconds to go. Well, it wasn't unexpected in respect of Rosenborg have been knocking on the door all match, really, hitting the woodwork and the post and but it was did you manage to see that goal, or because it was tardy defending. Once again, it was a ball over the top. And that'll be all she wrote, by the way. Rosenborg won. Manchester United drawing a blank. So you couldn't tell much from that, to be honest. But it was just a long ball over the top again. Outnumbered down the right-hand side. And as that cross came in, I better stop my clock. Better go and get some work done now. And I'll reset that ready for the next stream, which I'm not sure what it's going to be. But what I will say is, Empire Maker, thanks for joining us again. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. Empire Maker says, Man United need to sign a fast centre-back. What's one of them? I mean, we've got Johnny Evans. He must be on Sanatogen by the bucketful. And we haven't got a lot of pace in our team, that's for sure. We certainly do need some pace at the back door. But on that note, thanks for joining me. It's been a pleasure, like I say. We'll catch up in the week, hopefully. Catch up in the week. I'm not sure what the streams are going to be. I'll see what I've got on work-wise, but I'll try and give a little bit more notice this time than the last-minute one for this watch-along. If you haven't done so already, please hit subscribe. Ping that notifications bell. Harry Maguire. He turns like an oil tanker. Harry Maguire. Comedian, you. And yeah, ping that notifications bell. Keep abreast of what we've got coming up. Give us a thumbs up. YouTube loves it when we get thumbs up for some reason. And I will see you later in the week. Empire Maker, thanks for joining us, pal. We'll catch up soon. Have a great evening.